Hey there, Adam Littlechey from sexyconfidence.com, where I help the 21st century woman create a love life that she absolutely freaking loves. And in this video right now, I'm going to be talking about the 3 signs that you are way too overly available with men, which is essentially the opposite of playing hard to get. Keep watching. Now, when we think of women being overly available for men, most of the time we talk about being overly sexually available. Hey there. But there's more to it than just being sexually available. There's actually some nuance to the availability index that could potentially be hurting you out there. Because you got to remember, in the early stages of dating, both you and the guy that you're talking to are extremely judgmental of one another. If he gets the feeling that you have no life, he's going to assume that you're going to be a needy clinger. And you're probably not a needy clinger because you're part of Sexy Confidence. You're probably a very sweet girl and you're probably there for your friends whenever they need you, and you're the one that they can always count on. But what I want you to do is avoid that in the early stages of seeing guys. I don't want you to be overly available. And here are the 3 ways you might be a little too overly available with men. The first one is suggesting multiple days to meet up. If he asks you when you might be available to go on a date, don't say,
I'm wide open. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and or Saturday would be amazing. Anytime next week works as well.
If you respond like that, he's going to look at that text and want to respond with,
sorry, none of those times are going to work for me.
Number 2 is moving venues to come and see him when he could have easily moved venues to come see you. If the dude you're talking to is hanging out at the Bargain Crab and you happen to be hanging out at Lolita's and he's texting you to meet up, then he's coming to Lolita's, okay? I don't care if the dude's with 10 of his friends. If he wants to come see you, let him come to you. Let him make that investment in you. Now, there are obvious exceptions. If he's like hanging out with his parents or he's with his like grandma's birthday and he wants you to come, obviously come to him. Use your best judgment. There are obvious exceptions to this rule. And number 3, easiest way to be overly available with guys is telling him that you'll cancel on your other friends to come meet up with him.
Yeah, I know it's last minute, but do you want to go see Star Wars in a couple hours?
That sounds great, but I have dinner plans with my girlfriends. Let me see if I can get out of it.
If you try to get out of plans with your girlfriends, not only should your girlfriend slap you, but you should also slap yourself for being way too easy. So the moral of this story is not for you to play games or any of that stuff. I don't want you to play hard to get. I want you to be hard to get. Maintain your life. Don't overly invest in a guy until he really starts investing in you and the relationship starts to turn into something very real. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you want more stuff just like this, head on over to sexyconfidence.com. You can click that link right there and you can get a ton of free resources, tips that are going to help you through every single stage of dating, relationships that you'll need to really navigate the 21st century dating scene. And on top of that, please give this video a like on YouTube. That would really help me out a lot. And don't forget to subscribe on YouTube for more videos just like this every single week. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you next week.